Hello, I'm Josh Lochter. I'm here with Jane Boss. We're at the Class B Boys Basketball State Finals, where Zeeland East has just come up one game short of a state championship. Jane, they were 27-1, but that one came at the wrong time, a loss to Flint Powers.
It is such a tough thing, Josh. I mean, you win 27 games, the biggest stage, the last game of the state championship, you lose. You come up short this one time. It's like they ran out of gas. They could not find that last little bit of magic, that last little bit of oomph, something to go, which they found every time this season. And it was not there tonight. And, you can't blame these kids. They're 17, 18-year-old kids. They played their hearts out. They wanted to win.
One of the guys who definitely played his hearts out was Corey Van Dussen, who ended up with 12 points. He's an all-state selection. He was basically everything for these guys all season. It really looked like Flint Powers had their defense focused on him, and they just kept track of him the whole game.
He had 2-3 guys at him every time he popped off a screen. I mean, he couldn't do anything without 2, 4, 6 hands on him. And the guy could not be, and they tried to stop him. That's all they could do to stop him, and that's how they beat Zeeland East, by stopping him. Now, I don't want him to think that it was his fault, though, because that kid did everything he could. He carried this team on his shoulders all season long. He's an amazing player.
One player who did do well in both halves seemed to be Nate Snuggerud down low. I mean, he seemed to be patient in the first half, had a lot of nice putbacks, and really helped them control the glass a little bit and keep it close in the second half.
Nate Snuggerud is a great player, great inside player. They were dunked on for the first time tonight that they have been all season. I'm not saying that shook him up or anything, but it was a different thing for Zeeland East to see, to be dunked on. They're a great team. Nate Snuggerud's a great guy inside. He's going to go on and have a great college career. So will Corey Van Dussen.
I guess talk a little bit about, just the season that Zeeland East had. We said, they came up one game short here, but, they came up basically just one quarter short because they didn't score for about 6 minutes there to go in the fourth quarter. A tough way to end, but still a great season for probably West Michigan's best team.
It was definitely West Michigan's best team, but the victory they kept talking about in the press conference was beating Unity Christian 71-70 in double overtime. That was the win they said they're going to tell their grandchildren about. That's the victory they're going to talk about forever, they said.
Okay, Jane, thanks for everything here from the Breslin Center. Check out mlive.com and the Grand Rapids Press for all of our coverage here from the Class B State Finals.